Matt, today is roller coaster day. Right? Do you have your hands up in the air?
Yeah, like I just don't care.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Roller coaster day.
Roller coaster day.
Yes. You know, Worlds of Fun, they could have delayed their announcement of the Zambezi Zinger coming back until today, but they didn't.
They were too excited.
They knew the news could stand on its own. Yes, the Zambezi Zinger. Did you watch the video?
I did. I watched the whole thing.
Looks quite a bit different than the original one.
When did that one leave?
It was there from 1973 to 1997.
Okay.
According to this deal.
I was probably 15 when I went on that last.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to watch the video going, is that new? Is that your memory? Some of it looks pretty familiar, though, that they're not going to change it up too much, but...
Yeah, I think more or less they just have a couple of the signature kind of features, like the design, of them. Like that Ascent Up, for example. It says coming in 2023. That's pretty quick turnaround time.
That is.
Zambezi Zinger. The one thing that's not the same is that it is hybrid wood and metal roller coaster instead of all metal like it was before.
Right. So with the return of Zambezi Zinger, does that mean that Worlds of Fun is getting rid of a roller coaster to make room? Or are they just I
don't know,
squeezing it in?
I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Oh, it's part of their 50th season as well.
50th?
Yeah.
Oy.
I know. We're old.
Not old enough to remember when they first opened, though. Let's be clear.
Correct. Or to have witnessed it or been adjacent to it or anything. I'm not quite that old.
Not there yet.
But the new Zambezi Zinger will be 2,482 feet long, get up to 45 miles an hour, last 2 minutes. Riders will drop from an iconic spiral lift hill into a low-to-the-ground track that races through the trees and terrain of the African Serengeti Cape.
That's what I remember. Am I going to hit that tree when we make the turn?
I sure hope so. Is it really the Zambezi Zinger if you don't take a branch to the face?
Matt, celebrity birthdays today.
All right.
I'm going to give you some celebrities celebrating a birthday today, and you're going to tell me how old they are.
I'm going to guess, yes.
Vanessa Carlton. How old is Vanessa Carlton turning today?
Vanessa Carlton is probably, I'll say, 45.
Are you sticking with it?
Yeah.
She's 42.
Pretty close. She was the one that did 1,000 Miles, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, the song. Playing the piano through the city.
On the back of a truck, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I think she had other songs too, but that's the big one. Steve Carell. How old is Steve Carell today, Matt?
Steve Carell, let's say he is 50.
Steve Carell is 60 today.
I wasn't even close. Sorry, Steve. Aging you.
Yeah.
Or de-aging
All right, here's
him.
a good one.
De-aging him. He should be happy.
Madonna. How old is Madonna today?
Madonna, I will say, is 72.
64 today.
Man. Okay. I'm not doing very good.
Okay, I bet you get this one, though. James Cameron.
You think I'm going to get James Cameron?
I think you know enough about James Cameron that you're going to be like, oh, well, James Cameron is blank, and you're going to be within 3 years of him.
I thought I knew enough about Madonna, but James Cameron.
I would have put my money on James Cameron for you instead of Madonna.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Kid of the 80s, so.
True. But James Cameron, what's not Titanic, because I don't think you're a big Titanic fan, but what's the other big one that he did?
Terminator?
No. Well, that too.
Avatar?
That's it. I was like, it starts with an A. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch Avatar?
I did, yes.
Okay.
It's good.
See?
James Cameron, I'll go ahead and say, is 70.
See, I knew you'd get it. Close. He's 68. I said within 3 years you'd get it.
Oh, all right.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done.
Does that mean I've won this edition of Here's How Old a Celebrity Is Who's Celebrating a Birthday today?
if you'll sleep better tonight, you won, buddy.
Yay! And
Woo!
This concludes another thrilling edition of, hey, how old did that celebrity turn today? That's the official title of the bid, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Kate, don't you think if you take the last donut, you're supposed to throw the donut box in the trash?
Yes.
Somebody around here is taking the last donut, or maybe multiple people are taking the last donut and then closing the box and then walking away.
Maybe that's part of the prank.
Part of the prank is to take the last donut and then fool the next. Well, I mean, that's the entirety of the prank, I guess.
Yeah.
You're like, this is a tasty donut.
I can't wait to get one of those donuts. And you open the box and they're all gone. You go, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. Not again.
Mm.
So that was fairly obvious etiquette. And I realized this has occurred at multiple places I've worked at over the course of my career.
Ah.
People, that's clear etiquette, right? To throw away the donut box?
Yeah, I think so.
Thought I should note it the other day. I saw empty box of donuts there. See the donut grease at the bottom of the box.
Was the lid open?
It was ajar, but if you were coming from either way, you wouldn't be able to see it necessarily if you're coming from like the halls from either direction.
Did you check the box to see if there were any donuts in there that looked appealing that you're like, well, maybe I'll have a donut today?
I just walked around it and saw, there are no donuts in that box. That box is empty.
Oh, okay.
If you think it's okay to leave an empty box there if it's wide open?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't know if you were investigating if there were donuts or not. Because you're not the guy who would get a donut at work, right? So I was just checking to see if you were...
Unless I'm desperate, unless I'm in bad shape.
I mean, sometimes a donut can make your day better, Matt.
I'll look at them. I'll look at them for fun. I mean, I'll look at the donut.
For fun?
Yeah. Wait, look at that donut.
Look at that donut.
And then, yes, I still have empathy for the people who think that maybe they're going to get a donut, and then turns out someone left an empty box of donuts there.
Yep.
Womp.
You snooze, you lose.
Well, sometimes, I mean, this is a radio station. People work at different times of the day. Can't expect everyone to come in here first thing, for example, you know?
I mean, early bird gets the donut.
People, well, I guess that is the phrase, isn't it?
Oh, there you go. Matt, New Yorkers are trading blood for beer.
Blood for beer. Beer for blood, blood for beer. Which direction?
Blood for beer.
So I give you my blood.
So you donate blood, and New York will give you beer.
Wow. And the beer would be more effective then as a result, at least that day.
Well, you can't get it that day. That's the
you can't.
hitch. Yeah, the Red Cross is saying, no, we'll give you a voucher for some beer, but you can't get it that day.
What?
Yeah, they want to let your body recover.
Boring.
I know. But they are in need of blood, so it's a pint for a pint campaign offering free beer for people who donate a pint of blood.
Would you?
Sure. I mean, I don't really need the beer, but I haven't donated blood for a while. I should probably do that.
Got some. Yeah, I don't want to backing up on you. Get too much of it there.
Right.
Got to empty it from time to time.
See if I can lose some weight via blood donations.
Yeah. You're going to explode. Blood's going to be all over the place if you don't get some of it out of you.
Come on.
To any of our listeners who can't tell that we're joking. You're not going to explode if you don't donate blood. That we know of. But yeah, I don't think I've ever donated blood.
You haven't?
Now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm a bad person.
I don't think you're a bad person. I was just wondering why you didn't.
Oh, it's a whole to-do.
Okay.
You got to go to a place and then they put a thing in you and then off you go.
I think the first couple of times I donated blood is because they came to us. It was at school.
Oh.
They had blood drives at school and college.
Oh, yeah,
so
right.
I didn't have to go anywhere. Got out of class. They gave me free snacks. It worked.
No booze, though.
No booze. Well.
And it was college. Oh, they knew you already had that taken care of.
They probably had to like pre-test my blood. Be like, make her feel good, take it, but then we're going to throw it away.
Yeah. This blood is too alcoholic-y.
Gotta let this blood sit for a bit.
Kate, we've talked before about how instead of flipping people off, you'll give them the thumbs up.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about just doing a thumbs down?
I probably could do a thumbs down. That probably makes more sense than a thumbs up instead of passively aggressively thumbs upping them.
Right. So this guy I follow on Twitter had posted, my littlest brother taught me that the correct response to a bad driver is not middle finger emoji, but thumbs down emoji. Not blank you, man, but rather your driving skills have been evaluated and you've been left wanting. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Because we talked before about the passive aggressive, the sarcastic thumbs up that you've thrown before, but I never thought to say, well, what about just giving them a thumbs down? How about that?
That's a great idea.
Especially since you like to give authentic thumbs ups to like classic cars you pass, right?
True. That are not sarcastic moves. They are
right, authentic.
Totally genuine, like, cool car, bro.
As opposed to someone who just cut you off. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
I hope you get the sarcasm.
Good move.
They should know. They know what they did and whether or not it was a thumbs up or a sarcastic thumbs up. Yeah. Nice try.
But sometimes the thumbs up gives the illusion, are they flipping me off? Oh, no, she thumbs upped me. Okay.
Be like, well, I kind of meant thumbs up, flip off, though.
Yeah.
FYI.
Kids in the car, so thumbs up. Matt, 1977 Spider-Man comic strip is responsible for the electronic ankle monitor that we know how today.
Really? Huh.
I know. There was a judge who said, you know what we need? We need one of these ankle monitors like they have in Spider-Man. And he got together with an engineer and they came up with a product.
I had not heard that, nor would I have. Well, although like so many things that have been depicted in science fiction are now true.
Now, I'm not as familiar with Spider-Man as maybe some, but Kingpin sounds like a bad guy. He is the one who slapped a tracking device on Spider-Man. And that's when the judge was like, hey, wait a second. If Kingpin can do that to Spider-Man, maybe we can do that for criminals that we're trying to keep an eye on.
Shouldn't the judge have been paying attention to what was going on in court instead of reading comic books? Do you think he had a big old law book in front of him, but inside that book was the comic book during the trial?
Maybe he was in his chambers having a leisurely read of Spider-Man and goes, by George, I've got it. Maybe he was, in the court, though. I object. Wait, I got to find out what happens to Spider-Man.
Hold on. Like that?
Yeah.
This is a good part. Shut up. Yeah. Hey, Kate, TikTok has loads of useful information, but you have to verify sources.
Oh.
As more young people search for news and information on the popular video clip platform, checking facts is important. That might be a nice public service announcement today. Just because it's on TikTok doesn't mean it's true, Kate.
True.
Not that that made it sound like I'm accusing you of constantly sharing falsehoods that you learned on TikTok.
No, but what I was thinking of was, things I learned when I was this year. What is it? How do they say that?
Today I learned. Or I was
this year's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I was 41 years old when I learned blah.
Blah. Well, TikTok has a lot of videos of like little tips and tricks, but they say, you know what you're supposed to do. And then they show the video of like how you're supposed to do it. So that's probably not citing the sources that you're talking about.
Yeah, probably not. They should make, if you want to be on TikTok, it should be in the terms and services that you've got to attach a bibliography to every video. That's right. Bibliography, right?
That's right.
That's the word I'm looking for.
I think so. Yeah.
Bibliography, a list of all the sources you've used, whether referenced or not, Kate, in the process of researching your work, according to plagiarism.org.
Now that the internet is like full blown from when you and I were in school, do you think kids still have to do bibliographies? Or do you think bibliographies have changed instead of like the copyright and the publisher and the page. Now they just put links.
Oh, it seems like something that you'll have to figure out pretty soon, right, with your kids?
I think you're right.
They're not bibliography age yet?
Not yet. I would say soon. Finley's going into 6th grade.
I'm sure you still list your sources.
Yeah.
Way. Whether or not it's in the same form as when we were kids, I wouldn't be surprised if it's exactly the same, actually. But there's no way of knowing.
Nope, none.
Kate, guess the record number of times Kansas City has hit 100 degrees.
The record number of times?
Yeah, in 1 year.
In 1 year, Kansas City has hit 100 degrees. I'm going to say 25 times.
53.
Whoa!
53 times in the summer of 1936. And any guesses as to why?
Well, that's Great Depression, right? Is that Dust Bowl?
There you go, Dust Bowl. Good job, Kate.
Thanks.
All over it. Yeah, follow National Weather Service Kansas City on Twitter. There really needs to be a St. Joseph office, guys. Help me out on that. Work on that.
Come on.
Yeah, so someone asked, hey, it's been 100 degrees lots this summer. So what's the record? And turns out 53 times in 1936 Dust Bowl. Found that to be a fun factoid, so I screenshot it and saved it for the show.
Yay!
Factoid update complete.
Hot dog, Kansas City. Matt, what do you think the best perks are of working at the radio station?
Getting to talk to you every day, Kate.
You bet your sweet ass it is.
And how about you?
I mean, we get to talk about and listen to music all day.
I thought you were going to say getting to listen to my own voice.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah.
There's a TikToker in the tech industry, and she claims that her job is the best because of all the perks she gets at the tech job. I don't know if they're trying to protect why she, like where she works or what she does, but their office offers free breakfast, a hygiene station with tools like curling irons, straighteners. They've got unlimited snacks and fully stocked fridge, as well as a candy bar and a sandwich bar.
A candy bar.
Bar, yeah.
As in a bar where one goes and obtains candy.
Yes.
Complimentary in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like, once again, a fun way that these companies trap you into thinking that you've got it great. Hey, you never need to leave. You can just sustain yourself on the candy here.
Right?
Yeah.
So some people were saying that the benefits are happy employees, better productivity. Like, you're happy at work because you don't have to get your own breakfast and, you forgot deodorant, or you can fix your hair here or get lunch on us. But the other one's like, they want you to stay at the office all the time.
Yes, I think that is more and more. I think that's exactly it. You never need to leave here. What are you talking about?
Just here's a futon in your office that now doubles as your bed.
Now enjoy this Reese's peanut butter cup. There.
Right.
I'll need that spreadsheet tomorrow, first thing.
For sure. We've got 8 meetings tomorrow.
Kate, I ran into this article, The Right Way to Vent at Work.
Oh.
How to safely unload all the stresses and frustrations of this moment without hurting your career.
Okay.
Don't vent to your boss, it says here.
Really?
Or to colleagues below you in the org chart.
Okay.
So you should just complain to people that are on the same level
as you.
And one that you can kind of trust to not rat on you, you know?
Okay.
Have you ever loudly vented, getting yourself in trouble? Or near trouble, Kate?
I don't know that I've gotten myself in trouble recently. Now that I think about it.
Good pause there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy to just loudly complain, but then turns out someone might hold that against you.
Yeah.
Someone who may, in fact, control your future promotional path at work, for example.
I do think venting is a good idea. I think if you hold on to, those things that you just let them bottle up, it's going to explode when you least expect it and when you least want it to. like maybe in the conference room in front of everyone versus just like a one-on-one situation.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to specifically vent about work, I would say if you could vent off-site would be best. Like if you and a coworker go out to lunch and have a vent sesh.
Yeah, I think people are a lot louder than they realize if they think that they're talking in hushed tone. And even then, it's like, what are those two gossiping about over there? Hush about.
What's that about?
Yeah, and it's not enough to just be able to vent to friends or family that don't work with you, right? Doesn't it seem like you've got to vent to the people you work with?
That understand the situation 100% and not just like nodding and smiling while you just get work stuff off your chest. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe happy hour.
Happy hour. I agree. I was going to say, go off campus and then set a time limit. Like we're going to talk 10 minutes about work and then we're not going to talk about work anymore.
And then we're getting wasted.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. No, I think it's if you go to happy hour just to vent.
Catch a buzz. Oh, vent.
Yeah. When does it turn into talking trash versus just venting? You know what I mean?
I would say not even halfway through the first beer in this scenario.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty quick.
And then you know what he said? Blah, 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 blah.
I'm going to call him right now.
Send him an angry text. Yeah, I don't suggest texting after happy houring either.
Yeah. That's typically when my best text messages get created.
Well, not with people that you're like venting about, though, right? You're not going to text those people.
Most times, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not ruling it out.
Not ruling it out. That's always, never say never.
I'm reserving the right to send an angry, drunken happy hour text to my boss.
Matt, one of our great ideas has been made into a reality without our permission.
We're always giving away these free ideas.
Always giving away these free ideas.
Was this one that we didn't give away?
Maybe.
So we've said that before. We've said, oh, there you go. There's a free idea. Go do it.
I can't remember if we did or not. Remember when we talked about watching a show that was just completely doorbell footage?
Oh, yes. Right.
I would watch that show. Now they've got that show.
Yeah.
Yep. Wanda Sykes is hosting a show about Ring doorbell footage.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
So this is like America's Funniest Home Videos. Mm-hmm. America's Funniest Ring Doorbells.
America's Funniest Porches. Coming to you.
That's a great title. What's it actually called?
Ring Nation.
Ring Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Someone recently where this woman is walking down the street. This wasn't a Ring doorbell, but it was a security one. She's walking down the sidewalk, and this dude comes out of this garage, like on a motorcycle or whatever. And so she's walking by this garage, and the garage door is open, and the door starts closing as she's walking, and she doesn't see it because it's one of those ones that folds straight down, and then it pushes her into the business. So the building basically like swallows her from the outside.
What?
Yeah, did I do an okay job explaining what happened or no?
I'm a little confused.
Okay, so woman is walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And there is a garage door that's up, but it's not one of those ones that disappears inside the facility. It's like hanging out overhead. So almost like an awning.
If
you're just to walk by it. And so she's walking by it, and then moments before she gets there, a motorcycle pulls out of that garage. And as she's walking underneath it, the thing closes, and she doesn't see it coming, and it whisks her right inside this business. And the next shot is her standing kind of confused inside of a business.
How did this happen?
Did I just hit some kind of wormhole? How did I get here?
Do those garages not have sensors? Like, oh, by the way, there's something coming in.
I don't know. Look kind of old school, funny. So maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Back in my day, we let garage doors kill the children. Remember that? Wasn't that an invention in our lifetime? Didn't that get invented? I don't think my first garage door had that when I was a kid.
I didn't have garage doors growing up.
No garage doors in your house. Come on in.
Nope.
That's sad. Kate's so old that they hadn't even invented garage doors yet.
I know. We didn't have a garage. We didn't have a garage at the first house that I grew up, and we didn't have a garage that we parked in at the second one. But yeah, the second one did have the sensors, but I was in my 20s.
What do you mean you didn't park in there? Is it just storage?
Yeah, it was like a big outbuilding.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Would you ever do the deal where you jump over the sensor as you're running past it?
I taught my girls how to do that at ours. I'm like, there's been a couple of times where I'm like, I don't have the clicker, so you got to go push the button and then run.
It's an important life skill. I got to learn that one early.
Yeah.
Don't want to wait too long. It's like swimming. You'll never figure it out if you wait too long. I shouldn't say that. No, I encourage you. No matter the age, I believe in you, dear listener. You can go out and swim the English Channel if that's your dream. Right, Kate?
Well, I mean, get a little bit of training before you try that.
Okay. So that you can go to Oceans of Fun. You can get off the Zambezi Zinger and then go to the oceans part and do some swimming.
There you go.
All right.